Mike, great. Good opportunity to talk to you again. So, SAS partnership with Lockheed goes for years and years. A lot of focus on predictive maintenance, but I understand you take it much further than just individual projects. Tell me a little bit about that.
So HERC Fusion, we started with SAS 11 years ago.
Oh, wow.
In April. Been a partner the whole time as we developed HERC Fusion. HERC Fusion has three main pieces. We've got fleet health monitoring, which actually gives the maintainers the ability to see how close a part is to failing, what they need as far as spares. We've got a help tool that helps them with their backup kits when they get ready to deploy, so they know what parts they need to take, what parts they can leave behind, because that takes up a lot of space on the planes when they go out and deploy. We've got also an intelligent diagnostics tool that we've developed the last few years that takes the data coming off the aircraft and helps them figure out what they actually need to go troubleshoot. It narrows down their capabilities, and we're looking to take that even further.
All right, so now you mentioned the airplane, obviously the airframe, familiar with the C-130. Understand there's tons of variants of that, task-oriented variants of the plane. A lot of them have been in service for a long time. I imagine there's some complexity to managing a fleet like that.
There is a great deal of complexity. All of our customers have different maintenance manuals, thousands of pages of maintenance manuals, depending on the variant they have, the type of mission it's intended to fly. There are tankers, there are pure cargo aircraft, there are ski aircraft that can land on the snow. So everybody has their own difficulties in how much they have to look through when they maintain the aircraft.
Right, and then here recently, so SAS just released a new solution called Retrieval Agent Management. Understand that's going to be incorporated into your solution today to help, the holy grail is reducing that detection to correction. So once a potential issue is defined, getting it resolved. Can you tell me a little bit of how that's going to work?
Yeah, absolutely. We're really excited about it. So what that tool is going to do for us is we're going to lay that on top of our tech pubs. We're going to lay it on top of historical maintenance data, our predictive algorithms, and then we're going to give the maintainer just an interactive tool where you can go in and say, this is the fault code I saw. We'll use the other data coming off the aircraft, and what may have been 13 steps to troubleshoot a failure will now hopefully be 1 to 2 steps as the guide leads them to the proper piece of maintenance.
Right, and understand that the historical problem with this has been pulling together these massive amounts of documentation that exists. So for SAS, this is a bit of innovation in being able to bring all those documents into a location that is accessible through the LLMs of your choice. So is it really about pulling the documentation together and presenting it, or what's the benefit?
It is about pulling the documentation together, but it's also using other parts of SAS to know which documentation we then want to lead them to.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, thank you again for the partnership. I look forward to talking to you in the near future.
Absolutely.
Okay.